Sup, guys. Ryu here for the Yugioh Council. As the title says, this is Let's Talk. It's a little bit different. If you saw Wednesday's update video kind of thing, I basically talked about wanting to push the boundaries of the channel, try new content, and basically I always get kind of standoffish, like I don't want to try nothing because I get worried that you guys are not going to like it and unsubscribe, but fuck it, here we go. So back when the channel was young, to say the least, used to just film tabletop ideas like this, and pretty much that's what we're going to go back to and see if it works. So I've been having this theory lately when I was working on the August versions of Blue Eyes White Dragon decks for you guys. I wanted to pump out, you know, Dragon deck a month that's Blue Eyes, because I love the deck, I really do. But I come across this whole thing where I'm like, alright, so there's this big debacle that I'm like, wait, Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon is freaking amazing, until we got to this guy. When we get to this guy, it's like, this thing's fucking obsolete for multitudes of reasons. So, to my Blue Eyes players, you may not need this anymore. We're going to go over the pros, we're going to go over the cons, and then hopefully you guys can also help shape the Blue Eyes deck that I am working on. Because honestly, I don't know how I feel about this yet. So, Alternative Dragon came out, easy to pull, everyone's happy. Yeah, right? So, the big two changes that brought upon this whole thing have been Gospel Revival and Alternative, and of course, now being able to fully utilize Melody without having to run bad cards. That's just the truth. Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, prior to these three being included in the deck, was amazing. You know, you drop it, you have something that can attack over two monsters, mirror match, it's great. Here's where the problem goes. His role is now in the main deck, meaning this extra deck space can be taken out and used for something even better. And especially that I know I don't want to see the deck become meta, because it's probably just going to like last for 2 weeks. That's just my opinion. But you know, until we get like a better meta deck. But either which way, I know you guys want to see it become meta and whatnot. Gospel Revival allows you to bring back the Blue Eyes Alternative. Allows you to protect the Blue Eyes Alternative. Now, the same could be done with this guy here, but here's the problem. It comes down to resources. It comes down to, you know, really needing to put your best effort forward when you want the deck to become completely meta. Now, don't worry, for those of you who like the casual side of my channel, I'm still going to keep up on it. You need 2 dragons to make this 1. So it's already a -2 to summon him, and then pretty much like it just take off one of the minuses, you're still going -1 to summon his ass. Now, if you use Gospel Revival, that's going to be a -2 just to put him on the board. So, here's my whole stance on him. Yes, you get double attack. Yes, you know, he can clear things out. The main reason you would ever use this is when you see BLs. But many of you meta players will never see BLs because no meta deck runs BLs currently. And coming up, there's really no meta deck that's going to want to run BLs that I could really think off the top of my head. And this doesn't help against Utopia the Lightning. This doesn't help against any threat that you're going to come across on the board. This really doesn't do much anymore. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, for the casual fan base too, you can learn from this, is that this isn't worth running anymore. It really just isn't. Because the main simple reason is, we have Alternative Dragon that you play at 3, which is great at 3, even though it may clog, which we're going to be working on those issues in the next couple of weeks. And you have Melody Awakening Dragon to actually search it out at any given time. Meaning, instead of needing to put 2 Blue Eyes on the board and having all that set up to get to it, you could just drop Alternative, have the same trigger effect, so triggered, and go from there. But Gospel Revival protects. Now you're probably saying to yourself, but Ryu, this only takes out 1 monster at a time. This can take out 2. And you got a point. I can't take that away from you. But let me come across with this argument. The same cards you would use pretty much, let's say 2 level 1 tuners, you're running the maiden version, for whatever reason you're not running the main version, you have Sage Knight. Same way that you would pretty much go bump to Spirit Dragon, you tribute Spirit Dragon going for Michael. Just follow me here. You go for a Michael, you can play Gospel Revival, bring back Alternative Dragon. Alternative Dragon destroys card again. Michael banishes, that takes out 3 threats, and at the end of the turn you can banish out the Gospel Revival so this stays on the field, nullifying the Spirit Dragon's end phase effect. This already does more because it puts pressure onto the board. You speed through your deck a little bit more, you're going to put some stuff in the graveyard, that's okay. because, you know, Whitestone is a thing. Alternative Dragon is going to remain on the board, so if you get another Gospel in there, you can protect it for another turn, and that's another 2 cards you can take off your opponent's board. This does not have to swing to get off your opponent's board. And this doesn't have to only just be monsters, especially with Michael. This just has to be monsters. This is Quakey Mirror Force bait for days. Now, some of you probably instantly going to go, but Quakey Mirror Force, I don't really see it. Fair enough. So let me make the argument. Someone runs Card Demise at your locals. And in their Card Demise deck, they're looking for good trap cards. Quakey Mirror Force is an amazing trap card. Drowning Mirror Force. This has to attack over to get its effect, to really do anything on the board. This does not have to attack over to get its effect on the board. But you guys let me know. I wanted to do something different for the weekend video, the Friday video. I'm not sure what day this is actually coming out, but you guys let me know if you enjoy this kind of series. And we can pretty much just play theory on Let's Talk. So this has been Let's Talk, maybe the first of its kind, maybe the only of its kind. But if you guys enjoy it, make sure to let me know. And what do you think? Do you really think it's worth running Twin Burst Dragon even if it's casual base? Or do you think it's obsolete because Alternative Dragon and Michael with Gospel Revival is just waves better? So that way you don't have to attack in and go with all that back row. You can just force out the Solemn Strikes immediately without going -2. You guys let me know, and I will see you on the next one. As always, I'm ready for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council.